Alright, amigos. Normally, we like to eat, first of all, to eat the dessert. But I think the best way to feel the flavors is with our mouth pretty clean. Of course, we're gonna be starting with some chocolate, but I'm gonna believe an expert. I'm gonna leave the chance to tell you about how or why is different this chocolate. Of course, please a big applause for these girls, Veronica and Angie right here. They're gonna be sharing some chocolate with all of you. Enjoy.
Welcome everyone. Sorry. Buenas tardes. Malop Kim. You know what I mean? Malop Kim. Malop Kim means good afternoon, but in my language, and Maya. Yes. Malop Kim. Machito, my co-worker also, is my jefecito. Please don't try to pet him because he's very grumpy. All right? Okay, let's talk about chocolate now. But I'm gonna start with the presentation, guys. A little bit of history, process of chocolate, production. But Angie gonna start with, she will give you 2 flavors of chocolate first, okay? These chocolates, by the way, we have the factory here in the island. 100% organic, handmade, gluten-free. And we do have chocolates with no milk. We're gonna start with chili, which is my favorite. Welcome to Mexico. Even in candy bars, we're gonna eat chili here, yes. Chili and white chocolate, okay? White chocolate is a cacao butter. I'm gonna explain you how we make the white chocolate also. But now, does anybody know what I have in my hands, guys? Gracias. Cocoa bean, or in Spanish this is called cacao. Cacao, from the Nahuatl. In Mexico, cacao means bitter juice, bitter. Chocolatl, same from the Nahuatl. Choco means hot, latl, beverage, hot beverage. But the cacao plant came from Central America. We don't know which part, but was Central America. However, we have 4 main producers of cacao in Mexico, which are Guerrero, Oaxaca, Chiapas, and Tabasco. Because the weather, which is tropical, very humid, and the soil conditions are perfect for the cacao plant, like Central America. Each plant of cacao produces twice a year, between 20 to 25 fruits. And each fruit has between 40 to 50 seeds. Nobody knows how the plant came to Mexico. Nobody knows that. But we have a legend. There is a legend about the origin of the plant. Yes, in Mexico we love legends like we love eat chili. Right? Okay, the legend. Quetzalcoatl, the god of life, took the plant from the paradise where the gods live in order to give it to the humans. And he planted it in Mexico, in Tula, Hidalgo. But the weather and the conditions of the soil in Tula were not perfect for the plant. So he asked Tlaloc, the god of water, to send the rain so the plant will grow. And also he asked Xochiquetzal, the goddess of love and beauty, to give beautiful flowers to the plant. And the rest was made by Mother Nature. It's a legend only, okay? Since the old times, the gods knew the medicinal properties and benefits of chocolate. For example, we have some benefits there. Chocolate releases endorphins, like tequila. Chocolate improves your mood. Chocolate also improves your brain functions. Not like tequila. In the old times also, the cacao bean was used like money, as a legal currency, like silver or gold. That's why only the elite and kings of the Mayan world used to eat it. They used the cacao seeds to trade for food in the old times. Production, let's talk about production. Here in Cozumel, we are not cacao producers. We have the weather. but we don't have the soil condition for the plant. So we bring the cacao beans from other states of Mexico, and we make 90% of the process here in Cozumel into the factory. So in order to make all these products, we start with the drying. We dry the cacao bean with the sunlight for 7 to 10 days approx. After drying, we roast it. This process takes 6 to 8 hours. Next, we take the shell off and the grinding. This is my favorite part, by the way, and I will show you why. Okay, ¿le vas a dar otro? Okay, now you're gonna try the dark chocolate and milk. This dark is not bitter because the percentage of cacao is 60%. Okay? Alright, this is a Mayan blender, guys, I promise. And this is called metate. And this is the way the Mayan people used to ground the cacao bean with the metate. I will show you. But first, I'm gonna take my shells out. No shells. Okay. Shells afuera. El metate is like a blender for us and steel. There are some cities in Mexico, small towns of course, that still use el metate to grind corn in order to make tortillas. With el metate, we can grind also tomatoes, chilies, pepper, everything.
Thank you.
And also food tastes better. Okay, look, the cacao bean contains a natural oil. After a few minutes, I will have my chocolate ready. That's why I love this process. This is the process of organic chocolate, guys. Okay. Look, I didn't add water or honey, nothing. It's only the cacao with a natural oil, okay? I got it, chocolate. At this point, we mix my chocolate with, we mix it with vanilla. Every single chocolate contains vanilla. And after the vanilla, we add the rest of the ingredients. Here in Kosumel, we have a small factory of chocolate, very tiny. Only 8 people work into the factory, really. We produce very small batches of chocolate. Every single chocolate is 100%, insist, organic, handmade, gluten-free. And we do have 6 flavors with no milk. I will show you my babies. With milk, white chocolate. Milk, of course. Without milk, dark chocolate. Hazelnut. This is a healthy Nutella. Cinnamon. Coffee. Chili. And cactus, which is the best seller. All right. Now, do you know the cactus plant, right? Well, we have cactus and cacao together. Healthy benefits. Into the cactus plant, we're gonna find a lot of vitamin C, iron, calcium, and tastes delicious also, I promise. Now, guys, please, we have 4 flavors left to try. Come closer to the table, be my guest. Let me give you more free examples of chocolates. And of course, everything is available if anybody won't make any purchase, okay? Thank you for your attention, everyone. Thank you.